What's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here to review the number one. That's what they told me. The number one movie on Netflix right now, and that is Tyler Perry's Mea Culpa. But before I get into that, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, because I'm manifesting. We getting this channel up. We getting this channel going and growing. Come on, let's get it to gazillion subscribers. Let's do it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave comments down below. Well, after you like my review, then you leave your comments. So leave comments. You know what I'm saying. I'm starting to ramble. But anyway, what was I saying? I'm here to review Tyler Perry's Mea Culpa, which stars the beautiful but talented Kelly Rowland as Mia, a criminal defense attorney, and Trevante Rhodes as Zaire, the artist who's accused of killing his girlfriend. Now, spoiler alert is what I'm going to say. I might as well say that now, just in case you haven't seen it. I'm letting you know I'm about to spoil some things, but you should have seen it by now. It's the number one movie. Everybody's seen it already. Everybody's talking about it. So anyway, I'm giving you something. There may be some spoilers in here, so I'm going to say that now because I know some of y'all don't be liking that. So anyway, I saw the previews and I said, this looks pretty good because, you know, it has this. I said, it looked like a legal drama, thriller, mystery, because it's like this criminal defense attorney falls heads over heels for her client who's on trial for, you know, murder and brutal murder at that. And that, you know, there's a possibility that he could have done this, but she's still banging him. I said, okay, that's going to be good. So I thought that's what they were going to focus on here. That's what's like, that's what this focus is going to be. But the movie starts off a little slow, but they had to establish some things. And the first thing they established, because I thought it was a little slow in the beginning, but I was still saying, okay, where this going? They had this step. They had to let us know about Mia's life. Beautiful scenery, all the stuff. I like, you know, everybody got a nice house. Everybody seems successful, but there's a lot going on here. Mia is married into the family from hell. Married into a mother-in-law straight from the pits of hell. A brother-in-law who's a complete jerk, and who always looks like he wants to, you know, punch her in the face. He just has this look on his face. And a husband who is a complete loser. And let me tell you, the husband is an anesthesiologist. Mia's husband is an anesthesiologist. He lost his job because he was getting high at work. So, but then he had the nerve to keep this a secret from his mother, who's straight from hell, and the family. He wants her to keep it a secret, but he has the nerve to be bossy. He's a loser. That's why I call him a loser. And another reason why I call him a loser, not because he lost his job, but it's because he allows his raggedy mother every chance she gets to disrespect Mia. And I can't stand his mother. The mother's supposed to be dying from cancer. She is evil. She's from the pits of hell. Like I said, every chance she gets, she's saying something rude to Mia. They had a function, a party, and she's throwing slurs. Oh, she's late and this, that, the third. And there was another woman there, and she had the nerve to say, oh, yeah, this is who I wanted my son to really marry. Like, she was a bit over the top with her rudeness. I was like, but you know them Tyler Perry villains, they be villaining. Is that a word? I don't know. But you know what I mean. His villains they're always extreme. I was like, this family, I didn't like the family instantly. I was like, Kelly, get a divorce. Mia, get a divorce. Do something, get a. So anyway, this is the big murder on the town in Chicago. This is this artist, Zaire, who they said he killed his girlfriend. He's alleged that he killed his girlfriend and put the blood. He's a crazy man. How they made him seem, because if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct if I'm wrong, but there was blood in the painting, her blood, and fragments of her bone or skin or some crap like that. What? I said, okay, I'm sold. He's a psycho. But now I'm trying to figure out why, because first Mia was not going to represent him. But I was trying to figure out, why would you even, with all these allegations, we got that going on. We got women protesting the art galleries because they can't stand them no more. Then we have the video of the girl, she made a video saying, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. And I'm like, it's a lot stacked up against him. So I'm trying to figure out, How and why in the hell would you end up spreading it open, busting it open for him? Where's the logic? You're a lawyer. Why would you? I was like, so I'm sold, right? I'm still sold because I'm like, how this gonna go down? So, like I said, Kelly Rowland fine too, and the woman who plays her sister-in-law, what's her name? Shannon Thornton from P Valley. Oh yes, she fine too. She fine. She fine too. She's fine. The casting, I was okay with this casting. Then we also have Ron Rico Lee in here. Y'all remember, he's been in some of everything. He's so underappreciated. Good actor. He's playing the private detective here. And he's, Mia's ace. And, she decides she's going to take this case because she, at first she finds out that her brother-in-law, he's going to be the DA. And trying to take down Zaire. So she said, they told her, no, you can't take this. And then her brother-in-law is also running for mayor. So he has all these different motives. And so when they have this meeting telling her, you can't take this case, she's like, you know what? Yes, I am going to take this case. I need some money, this, that, and the third. So she decides to meet with Zaire. Now, this is the thing that kind of threw me off a little bit. Dude, why are you so cocky and so nonchalant? I like Trevante Rhodes as an actor. I feel like here they could have gave him more to work with, but he just did this cocky. He was cocky. For me, I'm like, you know what you're accused of? Murder. This is serious, and all he seemed to be when he's meeting with Kelly Rowland is, when can we get together? That's all he seemed to. I was like, yo, what's his? He just seemed horny from jump. Like, I just want to lay you in. Dude, your life is on the line, but you ready? I mean, Kelly Rowland is, her character, Mea, is fine. But dude, I just didn't understand. I was like, okay, storyline is kind of like, what's going on here? And so then he had the corniest damn lines. But when you're this good-looking stud, I guess y'all ladies, y'all tell me, they good. Those lines work on you? Is it because of how he looks, the muscles and all that? Do those lines work? I know you want me. He had the worst. I'm sorry, he had corny lines. His lines were like, this is how he's seducing you. Those lines are working on you. But he said, I see how you look at me. I know you want me, girl. I know you want me. I'm going to try that tomorrow in choir, after choir rehearsal. I'm like, girl, I see how you was looking at me. I know you want me. I ain't going to try that. I'm not. But anyway. It ain't about me. So that was one thing I was like, I don't know about that. But then, as time goes on, he's telling her he's attracted to her. Then he does this thing, then this tripped me up too. His neighbor, some, woman comes over, a white lady, she comes over, she's naked. Because this is after I believe this is after he's, they do a back and forth. Mia's over there, and the neighbor decides, I'm going to suck his thing right in front of you. So now this pisses Mea off, and she leaves. So he's just standing there while the neighbor is sucking him off. And then she leaves, but she seemed a little bit jealous a little bit. But then she gets a call from her private eye detective, Ron Rico Lee, and he tells her, oh, did you get the pictures? I'm so sorry. He tells her husband is cheating. Now she mad. So she's like, oh, he cheated. She doubles back. And she's like, you know what? Zaire, let's get it on. But now this is the thing that she goes back to Zaire's place. Him and the white lady is getting it on, having sex. Ain't nobody, she just gets off of him, and Mea just starts kissing on him. And I'm like, nobody gonna wash up? Nobody gonna take, you just gonna jump with this? You playing tag? She jumped off, now you jump right on and get on him? Kind of nasty. And this is, I don't know. But, this is a movie, so then he's like, they're getting it on. Oh no, Mea, let's stop. Then he's like, oh no, Mea, let me get these motorcycle jackets for you. Come on. He put his motorcycle jacket on, and he put one on her. And I'm like, where the hell are they going? So they go to another place, and now this is where they get it on. Now, that was a very good sex scene right there. But I was like, they start having sex, and then, because he's an artist, let me paint you. And I'm trying to figure out, is this water-based paint or oil paint? Because paint has some of that paint has the fumes. I'm like, how are they doing all the, so they paint, rubbing the paint on each other, and they start having sex. Now, my complaint about this, while that was a steamy love scene, y'all kept showing too much of him, his backside. How come I didn't get to see Kelly Rowland's backside? Look, I know. I'm just saying. Y'all doing that for the ladies. Give us something too. We wanted this. Kelly Rowland is gorgeous. Even Shannon Thornton's character, she fine as. Why we ain't get to see but she didn't have no love scenes in here. But I'm just saying, Tyler, men watch the movies too. We was watching it too. Well, the woman I was in here watching it with, she was like, oh, she commented on his body and all that. And I'm like, yeah, you have, okay, but where's, So that scene, they finished that. Now this is what makes him a player though. After that, then they took a bath. Because I was still saying, even though that whole painting thing was nice and that was kind of cool, that whole sex with the paint and all that, you jumped on this dude right after the other girl just got off him. I was like, I just kept thinking germs. I was like, germs. But hey, I ain't judging. I'm just saying, for me, I was like, germs. That's all that was going through my head. But then they did take a bath. But then, what I like, this is when I'll give him this, Zaire. This made him a player, though. I did like this move. When Mea woke up and looked up on the ceiling, he done painted a whole picture of her up on the ceiling. I said, look at this right here. Just a play. Now she's smitten. But then I'm like, okay, so now I'm thinking, I'm thinking, okay, so are we gonna go with this mystery? Did this dude kill her or not? This, then, the third. Then the next scene is her dropping out of the case and whatever, and the family going off on her, and her husband finding out that she slept with this dude, slept with Zaire, and the husband, you slept with, oh my God. He jumping up and down. He was hurt. His feelings was hurt. And the mother, bitch, get the F up out of here. And then so she leaves. Now she got to go clear her head. Zaire goes to jail. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought this was going to be a murder mystery where we were going to delve into this case and figure this out. I thought that was going to be the focus. That's what I was looking for, us to stick with the court thing and the case itself. That's what I thought we was going to be focused on. But no. Mea decides she's going to vacation in Dominican Republic. While she's there, she's jogging. She knows that her homeboy Zaire is in jail. He took a deal. And this was what was strange to me. He does not have to tell them where the body is. He pleaded. And although he's in jail, he does not have to. Why? I didn't understand that. So, all right, he's in jail. She's in Dominican Republic. And then she sees the young lady. She's a housekeeper. What are the chances? She sent her detective. He couldn't find her, but Mea found her at the same resort she's at. And she's like, called her name, and the lady took off running, and she chased after her. Then she's like, I'm going to take my phone and try to take a picture. That woman sprayed her with the spray bottle, snatched the phone, and hightailed it out. So now we know that the girlfriend is not dead, or whatever she was, she's not dead. But I'm like, wait a minute. I thought y'all said it was blood and fragments of her in the painting, so I was confused by that. And I need to go back a little bit too. Mea was upset because Mea also went and visited this sugar mama of his that's also ran the art gallery, had his stuff, and she told her, listen, sweetheart, did he bang you yet? Because that's what he do. He bang you, he paint you, and then he moves on. So then I forgot she fell out with Zaire when she pulled the painting back and saw there was another person, because that's what I'm going to say how he, because that's how he thinking. I just paint my holes. If he painted you, he got you. You was one of the notches under his belt. I said, oh, okay. So I got to make sure I put that part in it. So Mea was upset about that, but she still feels like this man is innocent. because she sees the girlfriend is alive and well. So the police won't help her. And in this way, I was like, what's going on here? She decides to call her brother-in-law. Why? Why are you calling the brother-in-law from hell? And right then and there, I knew everything else that was going to happen, because then it just got, to me, I figured the whole thing out right then. I was like, okay. Because when he's like, well, Mea, come on home. And first of all, these people are never nice to you. They treat you like crap. Now today, come on over to my place. Leave now. Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'll send my own person down there. You come on. She gets over there to his house. It's creepy. The mother-in-law is there. Her Shannon Thornton's character is there. That's the wife, her sister-in-law. And drink. I was like, here we go. So, but so I'm like, okay, let's see. Then Mea discovers, her detective, he always send her stuff at the last minute, whether she discovers that the mother doesn't really have cancer. The mother's like, that's right, ho, I don't really have cancer. This is all a part of the plot so he could get sympathy votes. What? So we gonna vote for him because his mother got cancer, sympathy? Let's go with it. I'm still like, okay. Then Mea opened that closet and she pulled back one of the paint. She see that there's a painting. The brother-in-law's wife, she also slept with Zaire, because you don't get no painting if you wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay. So now I gotta turn off my brain sometime. But me, I was like, wait a minute. Why would you keep the painting of the man that banged your wife in the house like that? Why would you? So, long story short, this was all a setup, and this is when this thing becomes a horror movie or whatever the hell that was. But I was still entertained. But the plot in this, I was like, But it made me laugh, so I was laughing now. Now I'm laughing. So I'm like, wait a minute. This has so much potential to be something else. So we get this whole over-the-top fighting scene between the mother, strong as hell. We find out her cancer was fake. We find out that the brother-in-law set this whole thing up because his wife was banging Zaire as well. So he frames Zaire, and this makes him look good. So all of this so he can run for mayor. And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you pesky kids. That's all that was missing in this, because it seemed very. I was like, I didn't like that. I was like, that twist. I like twists in my movies. I didn't like that twist. So, but I'm still invested, y'all, because I'm like, I got to see this thing out. I got to see how this going to end. She ends up getting away. This dude was drop kicking up. She ends up getting away from him and driving off, and the car crashed, and then she runs into the husband. And I'm like, he in on it too. She gets in the car with him, and she's like, honey, your family. He's like, get in the car. And then she overhears a thing with the brother saying, bring him to me. Bring her to me. Then she does some maneuver where she unbuckles his seatbelt, and she does something with the car, and it hits a truck. She survived, but the husband got ejected out, and and then what was getting me though, when the husband was driving back to the house, to his brother-in-law's house, how far did Mea run? Because I'm like, damn, how many miles did she run? Because it's taking him a long time to get back to the house. Because my thinking caps are on, and I'm like, something like this. It was that ending, that second half. What is this? So she escapes. Next thing you know, the DA goes down for this. Zaire is out now, and he, I want to thank my girl Mea, good looking out, and that's how the film ends. I was disappointed in this overall. It entertained me, but I was disappointed in it overall because this had the potential to be a good thriller. We didn't need to turn the family to a family of psychos in the second half or in the ending. their reasoning, their motives just wasn't gelling for me. I really, really thought that this was going to be, the previews was, I really thought this movie was going to be, I thought it was going to give me more than what it gave me. It was just okay for me. It was like, I was disappointed. It felt a little disjointed. It felt like two different movies. And I feel like some of the stuff was unrealistic. And I feel like some of the stuff, I don't know. I feel like I would have wanted it to stay with the thriller, legal affair aspects of it and stick with the case and made it something like maybe he is the killer, maybe something like that, and she slept with him and that's what I would expect. She slept with him, turned out he really is the killer, then he tries to hurt her. I probably would have enjoyed that more, some twist like that. But this, he's innocent thing, and I didn't mind him being innocent, but it was the family's motives, the brother-in-law's motive that just threw me off from this. So yeah, I was like, oh my goodness. But I was really looking forward to it, but I was a little disappointed in that. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little disappointed. That's how, but it had potential. It has so much potential, but hey, maybe next time. So that's it. That's my review. I felt like it was missing something, and I did not care for that ending at all. So that's it. That's all. Tell me your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Did you like this movie, or and think it was great, or do you agree with me that it should have stuck with that instead of that little twist, that family twist? That family twist could have been better. I wasn't feeling that. So that's all I have. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.